America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with a light from above.
It is extremely confusing this day and age. In regards to race, religion, and ethnicity, which one do you fit into? Or do you check multiple boxes? Take for instance the US Census. It has changed the question and wording on every census between 1790 and 2010. It even has plans to change it again in 2020. The ethnicity I most identify with is Jewish, but I am non-religious, so how can this be? The identity of a Jew can stem from religion, culture, and/or ethnicity. Webster's definition applies to me through my descent, specifically Ashkenazi. In a recent study of genetics for disease mapping, it was determined that Ashkenazi Jews from Central and Eastern European ancestry create the largest genetic isolate in the United States. It is also said that common genetic variations characterize Ashkenazi Jews as a genetically distinct population. Sifting through this genetic research has confirmed the identity beliefs I have in my ancestral ethnicity. Reading James Paul G's article on identity furthered my understanding of my own. He describes 4 ways to view identity: nature, institution, discourse, and affinity. Nature identity, from my genes. Discourse identity, how my ethnicity is referred to by others in conversations. This is where good and bad stereotypes would come into play. Affinity identity, how the business world would advertise to a specific group of people. Kosher. With the help of James Paul G, I have confirmed 3 types of identities that support my Ashkenazi Jewish ethnicity belief. My personal perspective only spans 31 years. Could it have been different during World War II? Albert Einstein, a famous Ashkenazi Jew, said, "Actually, it is a very difficult thing to define a Jew. The closest that I can come to describing it is to ask you to visualize a snail. A snail that you see at the ocean consists of the body that is snuggled inside of the house, which it carries around with it. But let's picture what would happen if we lifted the shell off of the snail. Would we not still describe the unprotected body as a snail? In just the same way, a Jew who sheds his faith along the way, or even picks up a different one, is still a Jew." Einstein saw all the discrimination that was against Jews from the Nazis, and his point of view is much different from my own. But even different from his is the one from a Holocaust survivor, Viktor E. Frankl. Viktor said, "The last of human freedoms is to choose one's own way." And when I think of that, I think of Bashir. Bashir is a Yiddish word for fate, destiny, or meant to be. Yiddish, the international language of Ashkenazi Jews, has had an influence on the English language today. Some other words you may know are ayayay, klutz, kosher, lox, nosh, schmear, schmooze, schmuck, and oy vey. In addition to language and foods, the culture of Ashkenazi Jews is also prominent with pop culture as well. Several famous Jewish atheists and agnostics still consider themselves Jewish, but they do not practice Judaism. Some of the individuals that do identify like me are Carl Sagan, Albert Einstein, Mark Zuckerberg, and Jack Black. There are still others, though, that don't support my claim. And according to Orthodox Judaism and Jewish law, you are not Jewish unless your mother is Jewish. My mother was not Jewish, so according to their rules, I was not born a Jew. Conveniently enough for me is that I do not follow Jewish law because I do not practice Judaism. On one side of the coin, Jewish law says I'm not Jewish, and on the flip side of the coin, if I am Jewish, then I must be this or that. Stereotypes are commonly used, like cheap or good with money. This stereotype actually ends up supporting my claim. Friends of mine, who know I don't practice Judaism, still jokingly use these stereotypes. Do they agree with me that I can still be Jewish and not practice the religion?
We could get out of the palace.
Through the U.S. Census,
Is it safe?
Merriam-Webster definition, science and genetics,
What?
multiple famous people past and present, specific foods and words in our language today, and a prominent researcher all collaborate my identity belief. Whether or not my mother was Jewish, or if I am cheap or good with money, makes no difference to me. I choose my identity, and my ethnicity is Jewish. It is Ashkenazi.